Welcome to PeaCoat In The Morning, starring yours truly, PeaCoat Slim, on the corner of Vine and Nat and B, minding my business. And y'all should be doing the same. Let's get into today's headlines on this wild and cold Wednesday. Y'all need to stay inside your house where it's safe, because today's topics are, Today we have a Rover, the Courtroom Battle Cry. But first, a Dolph out of water. That's right. Sad. Young Dolph shoots out, ends with him losing his cookies. That's right. In true Nipsey Hussle fashion, he showed up to his community to show support to local businesses. One of them, a cookie shop. As he was in the cookie shop, he was ambushed, where he was shot several times. He did return fire, but he transitioned over. That's right. It's unfortunate. Sad. He transitioned over. Then, less than 2 hours after that, Yo Gotti's mom's restaurant was shot up as well for some odd reason. In that same time, black youngsters' grandmother's house was given the 30-shot salute as well. I don't know what's going on down there, but what we do know is somebody needs to get control. Or people need to control their emotions, because there's a bigger war going on and you all are fighting the wrong enemy. And right now you're being baited into this. This could spread to city to city to city to city. But in my eyes, there's only one person benefiting from this, and that's Empire Records. They had XXXTentacion, King Von, Mo3, and Young Dolph. Now all of these 4 people I just named are all dead and they passed away. And I know at least 3 of them owned all their masters. But they were using them as a distribution. Now, if they were using them as a distribution, they know how much they were making. And if they know how much you're making, then they can choose when they can pull the plug on you. In my eyes, and this is my eyes only saying this, they could choose when they could pull the plug on you. Keep trusting these people, right? Told y'all was fighting the wrong enemy. But I digress. January 6th was the last day that I actually watched news. I felt that the mainstream TV was mainly biased, extremely biased. They crossed too many lines. Well, Congress felt that this guy right here, Mr. QAnon, Jacob Chansley, he received 41 months. 41 months in prison. That's right, for his participation. He looked real happy right here, don't he? Extremely ecstatic. Yeah, he also has to pay back $2K and about restitution, for what happened to the Capitol and all that. And then after he get out of prison, he got another 3 years of supervised probation. So he ain't going nowhere. Now the real question is, was it worth it, homie? Ask him, was it worth it? He don't look so tough now. But I ain't gonna hold you. I was for all the good stuff that he was talking, but they was getting a little delusional when they was talking like the whole Q thing and this, that, and the third, and saving this, that, and the third. That was a stretch. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a stretch. But a lot of the stuff that they were coming up with, in my eyes, it sounded factual. I want to say 60%. If I was the FDA, that's being approved. That gets approved. Ask them about that. And for our last story, we got WyClef Jean. I don't know what he was thinking. No breaks. He ain't got no breaks. Actually, I do know what he was thinking. He was thinking, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party, oh, it's a camera. I gotta put him down. That's what he was thinking, because he was tap dancing for Zaddy, trying to get whatever extra money he can get by holding that old white man on his shoulder. I'm just saying. Even Devon Dudley would be embarrassed by that effort right there. You see how he just put him down? Look at that. He just put him down. Horrible. But that's what he get, though. That is what he get. Because honestly, no man should have his pelvis around another man's neck like that. And hold him on his shoulders like you really look like an ape in the zoo, unfortunately. I hate to say it. I was kind of thrown off by the actual look because of what he stands for, the country Haiti and stuff like that, and just to be holding another man especially if that descent on his shoulders in a room full of people that aren't his complexion, it looks very embarrassing. Like, you're the token guy and they're making you do token activities in front of them and they're gonna pay you for them. You know what I mean? It's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling, yo. I grew up in Montgomery County, Maryland, and growing up in Montgomery County, Maryland, you see that a lot. You see other people of black or brown descent, they do things in these crowds when they're surrounded by a bunch of people who are not of their descent. And they just give in and they do what they want them to do. And then it's be some very embarrassing things. And then you can't live it down because people don't forget, bro. People don't forget what you did. They don't. That's like almost like, I don't know. That's like the go along, get along technique. That's like, I guess if they get you cornered by yourself and they ask you about the poker pills, they ask you about the poker pills, are you going to go ahead and take the poker pills? You know what I mean? If they put that little pressure on you about getting it, are you going to get it? But that's what they did to a lot of y'all. So, you know, if they would have got you in a group and I was in a group and I was asking questions and it was going back and forth and you could have heard the questions that I asked, I guarantee you wouldn't have got the poker pills. Because I use logic before I do anything. I don't care about being questioned or marginalized after the fact or looked at funny or anything like that at the time. Because I know that at the end of the day, I lived my truth. I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't do it out of fear. None of that stuff. A lot of y'all are moving out of fear and not standing in your faith. A lot of y'all are moving in your fear and not standing in your faith. And that's it. That's all. PeaCoat in the morning.